Anyway, Nick Kroll. Yeah, fucking Nick Kroll. As the character Mookie. The whole jokes at Dax's expense so that we could move the plot line forward was a little, I don't know. By the end of the film, you kind of be like, all right, guys, we've had enough jokes about Dax. The ones that they had for Uncle Drew were pretty funny, but it was mostly just Uncle Drew makes people look like little bitches. And, of course, Big Fella, a.k.a. Shaquille O'Neal, he was really great. I wish he had stayed angry the whole movie. Because I like Shaq playing an angry character. It's what he's built for. It's what he's made for.
Are you saying that because he's big and black?
No, I'm saying that because he plays the MK Ultra super mad guy very well. But yeah, man, I mean, Shaquille O'Neal's character is fucking great, man. And I feel like, he's good at that acting thing. But the bigger thing for me in comparing the two movies is that for Tag, the comedy did push forward the actual storyline plot, but often in hilarious ways. Like, Jerry does it again, making us look like piece of shit. Let's go back to the bar. It's like, y'all could have just said, let's go back to the bar. Y'all ain't have to point out every time this man makes y'all look like kids. Like, I mean, he did it, 4 times during the movie?
Hey, he made them look like buffoons. I don't know about kids, though. He just...
buffoon. I mean, come on, man. They got Son, but, I mean, buffoon if you
You're not gonna son me. That's what Kyrie said to LeBron.
Unfortunately, Kyrie, if LeBron had been in that movie, it probably would have made more than
double his budget.
$30 million.
Yeah.
Probably if LeBron had been in the movie, probably would have made somewhere around 50 to 60 mil by now.
Still not that much more, because LeBron movie bombed too. It was some kind of love.
It was
called Love Actually or something like that.
Yeah, he tried Love Actually.
Was that the name of it? I don't know. I'm not really sure.
No, Love Actually is a different movie. You can look that up. But, I don't know.
LeBron had a movie for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in it. And it was actually his movie from his movie company. I know he had Smallfoot coming up.
Oh, Betty Lou. That was Lisa Leslie's name. Betty Lou. Damn, she had a mean fucking shot in the movie. Betty Lou was great. Like,
of course, you can make them look good and on a movie, but actually seeing them.
I mean, I feel like Kyrie could have gotten swept up by a couple of those guys, but they didn't because they didn't want it to look like that. But that's just the nature of movies. I mean, to a certain extent, you have to suspend your disbelief so that you're not just whatevering it.
Yeah, like a WNBA deserving the same amount of pay of an NBA player.
First and foremost, sir, we're not doing that bullshit. The WNBA girls deserve as much money as that advertisement can give them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I would definitely like for a few of them to be allowed to show up into the league, although I do recognize that probably is going to be the death of the WNBA if they're allowed to go into the NBA, because they're probably going to take 4 of them girls and tell the rest to kick rocks.
That'd be the end of it.
At the same time,
are there transgenders that went into the WNBA?
See, the problem
That's coming.
The problem is.
But why would you do that?
The problem with the transgenders is
train wreck.
No, is that you could allow them in, but the way that the rules are done, like the whole no dunking thing. Like,
I don't think that's a rule.
I thought that was like a rule.
No, they just can't do it.
I don't think man, I don't think that's it.
I feel like it is a rule.
I'm telling you, it's not a rule. They can't do it.
But they never do it. Like,
because they can't.
No. Lisa Leslie could do it. She showed us before.
Mm-hmm. She was about that. It's like 4 of them in the league that can do it. Like, that's not a rule. Like, you literally they generally can't do it. I'm sorry I say that. There are exceptions to a lot of rules, but generally they cannot do it. Brittany Griner could do it. Griner. I don't know if I've ever seen her.
I know, right? Dunking is much less common in women's basketball than in men's. Other WNBA dunks have been scored by Michelle Snow, Candace Parker twice.
Of course they're going to say Candace Parker twice.
And Sylvia Falwell.
So there's Lisa Leslie.
No. And I don't see Lisa
I don't
Leslie.
think she did it on the court.
Lisa Leslie.
The record for the most WNBA dunks belongs to Brittany Griner. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
By the way, the name of that movie LeBron had was called Trainwreck, and it didn't make any money either. But I'm pretty sure it made more than that movie.
More than Uncle Drew?
Yeah, but I mean... I
feel like the problem...
Uncle Drew came out at a weird time.
Moving forward to the next point. In both movies, we walked away with a lesson. The lesson in Uncle Drew is that you should follow your dreams, even if you may end up failing. I thought that was a pretty good lesson. Hey, Dax, how did it feel when you shot that final shot? He was like, it felt great. He was like, good, because I didn't care whether you made it or not. And I was like, no, nigga, for the story, I cared about you making it. But that's something that, we should have in a movie. Like, where it's like, hey, man, I'm glad we won, but, I didn't really care. I mean, I know you wanted this $100,000, But I'm Uncle Drew, and I really don't give a shit because I already have a ton of money.
People don't really like Kyrie Irving like that. Just think about it. But if you ever see him talk, you won't like him.
I mean, again, I'm only going to see him as Uncle Drew. As long as I see him only as Uncle Drew, he's a lovable, regular person.
He's a dick.
Really? No, he's a bitch. It's not like it's not like Chris Paul and Mr. 3-Point Golden State Curry did play Family Feud, and that was actually enjoyable watching. Like, you know, they're both likable people. Even their families are likable. And Curry's sister, she is single. Just saying for y'all.
I never seen her.
She's a who?
She's a single.
She's a psycho?
Single.
Oh, she's a single.
Yeah. She's a single.
Single.
Nah, she's coming.
She bad.
Yeah.
She bad.
She is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she is. But at the same time,
California.
the big thing is that in tag, the lesson is that as long as you are having fun, you're never going to grow old. I don't know how they made the rules that it's only for the month of May. I feel like it's a weird time. I feel like June would have been better. But, I mean, it's not my movie, so I can't go back and rewrite it. But
I mean, we could start a game of tag.
I mean,
it's just a derivative.
That's a real. I mean, I don't want to say that beforehand, but that's a real white. That's a real white sport.
We can do freestyle.
Well, like soccer. Ooh.
No, soccer is very much
American soccer.
Oh. Yeah, American soccer.
I don't know if y'all saw those comments recently. It was like, why hasn't American soccer gotten any better? Because y'all
call it soccer. Like the first part, you're calling it soccer. That's why.
It's not even that. It's because most soccer programs, the better ones, are in rich white neighborhoods. It's like lacrosse, but not as bad as lacrosse.
Anyway, I mean, with both movies, you know, you kind of walked away with a lesson. It was a nice lesson for tag. Hey, you're never gonna get young, or you're never gonna get old as long as you keep playing games.
That's what you got from tag.
I
got white privilege invades America. If these were black people, they'd like it the first time, all right?
No, if these were black people, they would have been the security guards, and that would have been a very, very different sort of movie.
Yeah.
It would have been tagged that, hey, bro, we can play this inside the mall because, you know, I'm the person who's watching the mall right now, but we got to leave after this.
Yeah, because that fight scene when he was dressed up as a grandma.
Yeah, that never would have happened in no black mall. But the differences between the two movies, I felt like Tag was really obsessed with the youth. Like, it was really, really long. And, like, telling you, hey, here's some youth stuff, and this is how it goes. You want to be young. And it's like, all right, I get the obsession. Whereas Uncle Drew was obsessed with the game, sport. You know, sometimes you get basketball is a game where you got to play for the love. It's like, really, Uncle Drew? We got to play for the love? Like,
basketball is a children's game that adults play and make millions to do so.
Exactly. But he was making it about the love of the sport.
I guess they're both children's games.
I mean, technically, yeah, they're both children's games. Oh, that could have been a point. I feel like we could have done that. Like, we could have expanded on that.
Yeah, we can.
But the two differences, like, I guess technically...
all games, children's games?
I mean, yeah, that's...
Grand Theft Auto is not a children's game.
Grand Theft Auto is not a game for kids.
There are a few exceptions.
If you take away that particular stuff.
So if you take away what? All of the game?
No.
Take away most of the game?
Most shooters are for
kids. I'm sorry. You're going to
go
play tennis?
No, I'm talking about just the fact of gaming, period. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean? Gaming's not for kids.
I mean, games were... What do you think the very first game was?
Pong. And it was played by adults.
Pong. The very first game.
Yeah.
So video game.
No, I'm talking about game, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, who invented the wheel?
There was something that was kind of like dominoes that was played like in the 5 BC.
We would have to do research to really figure
No, man. Like, I'm pretty sure the ball was like the first little game that they...
Pretty sure we didn't make balls for kids. I'm pretty sure that's a recent thing.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I'm like 100% certain.
Pretty sure if we had to go with the first game, I'm going to go with throwing rocks.
Throwing rocks probably was probably the first game.
There you go. And when did you play that? How old were you?
They were probably practicing for war.
No. They were practicing for war. You got that skip on that? That way you knew when you had to put that bad boy in your sling, you could hit somebody right between the eyes because you knew how that rock was going to sing.
We should definitely look that up. What was the very, first...
I mean, the only thing we'll be able to look up is European societies, and I refuse to believe that they did the first anything other than probably stole it.
I'm pretty sure the Moors got something on that. We just gotta look in the Arabic archives.
I don't know how to read Arabic.
Well, sorry for you, man.
You don't either.
No, I don't. But I know what like I'm not.
Me too. It's called a Google Translator.
No, please don't use Google Translator for Arabic. It is trash. It is absolutely trash. I say
How
that
do you
because
know?
I played an entire game fucking with somebody with Arabic, and it just shit did not come out the way it should. Anyway, yeah, but the love of the youth versus love of the sport, it was a real interesting, I guess, difference between the two films. As we were saying, for children's games, I'm not gonna steal your point. You had a great point. They're both children's games.
Yeah.
And then so
adults playing children's game and learning a lesson, brotherhood, and I guess becoming a man. I guess, right?
It's brotherhood and becoming a man. Because no, that's what Dax was doing. That's a perfect point. Yeah, Dax was trying to become a man. Because apparently, when you're an orphan, you never really learn how to actually live.
And we could kidnap you.
And apparently, kidnapping is legal for orphans. I don't know about that last point. White America don't come at me. That was completely R. Reed who said that shit.
You didn't want them in the first place.
I mean, most of the time when they kidnap them, they're black. Remember the car that got driven off the cliff? It was full of black kids and a crazy suicidal white woman.
Or the United States president.
Oh, Donald Trump, you bum. Over there kidnapping people's kids with your administration.
They have to do DNA tests to put the parents together, by the way.
And also they're charging for them DNA tests.
They're charging the parents?
Yeah, they're charging them. They're like, you want your children, pay us 1 million pesos. Yeah, about that much.
Yeah, they should do it.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous, man. It's absolutely trash.
Yeah, y'all thought it was over. It's not over.
Sheesh.
It's never going to be over for them. They're going to try to extend it out as long as possible. Which, sorry to continue your segue for a second. You know that they were actually supposed to have a trial on that, but it got delayed on Friday because the person said, "Oh, I won't be in town this weekend. I have dog sitting in Montana. I can be back on Monday. Can we do it at like 9 a.m.?" So we're literally going to let kids sit in cells instead of figuring out a date for when they need to be reunited with their parents because you had dog sitting.
This is America.
Don't get you slipping though. Look how we living now.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you went a little more Uzi Vert there, but
No, that was Thug.
We just want to party.
That ain't gonna happen.
Party just
This nigga here. All right. So the last point I want to make is the difference between the movies as far as the other theme in both. So the theme of Tag by the end was Succession. Like, they were basically going to pass this game on. They're going to let girls come into it. But, yeah, they're going to let girls in. They basically going to, spread the game to everyone.
They shouldn't.
Versus Uncle Drew, where it was like, oh, man, you're going to give you an opportunity to redeem yourself. Everything about your life has sucked. And we're going to give you this one moment to remake up this moment that was from childhood trauma, which you didn't actually address. You went on an entire long-ass car ride, gathering up Preacher and Big Fella and Betty Lou and Boots and Lights and, of course, Uncle Drew. And, come all the way back to basically relive the shit that you went through as a child. Like, you were 12, nigga. Like, go see a therapist like Sable and get on with your life.
Go see Tag.
Yeah, go see Tag. Like,
should you see Uncle Drew?
No, you should see Uncle Drew.
Oh, yeah.
If you want, do you want a comedy? Do you want a comedy where you don't have to think? If so, see Uncle Drew. It's just gonna be laugh, 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 laugh. Redeeming lesson. With Tag, you have to think, and we know you guys don't actually know how to do that.
Yeah, because you think Marvel movies are better than DC movies.
Yeah. All right, folks. That's it for the Everyday Black Man podcast. Really appreciate you for joining us. Definitely go get a chance to see Uncle Drew, and also go see Tag. It was a great movie.
Go see Tag.
Go see Tag. Go see Uncle Drew. And you let us know in a reply to this video, or you can just email us at everydayblackman@gmail.com.
Follow us on.
And let us know what we have. You can follow us on EVYD BlackMen on Twitter, Everyday Black Man on Instagram, and Everyday Black Man Facebook page. It's a wrap.
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 It's a wrap.